Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this one I'm going to be doing a review of another Oxford Diecast fire engine, and this one is a Scania P31 pump ladder from the Essex County Fire and Rescue Service. And I'm going to take a look at this one. So with that being said, I'm going to start my review. So I'm going to zoom in on it real quick just to give you guys a close-up of it. This is a nice looking one. I really like the detailing on this one. I like the checkered pattern color going up and down from the front of the cab to the back of the lockers, which is pretty nice. I like that look. Going all the way across. While we're on it, I'm going to zoom in on the cab real quick to show you some small detailing that's there. As you can see, it says South End on the door, which is pretty nice. And then it looks like you got the badge or the coat of arms symbol right there on the door, which is pretty nice. Really like that detail. It's hard to see what that other thing is there. If you guys want, I can always make a post of it, but I don't think it's going to turn up very well. But figured I'd at least try to show that detail on there. I really like the chrome metal right by the cab area, like this right here, and then I like the stair steps that they have to get into both the front and back of the fire engine, which is pretty nice. I'm going to turn it around to the front now. As you can see at the front, it just says Fire Rescue, which is just pretty cool. It's a little bit different from the other ones that have Scania written across the front of them. That's still a nice one. I'm going to zoom in. This is it says P270, which is pretty cool. And then EU59GHA, looks like a license plate down there at the bottom. It's pretty cool. There is some smaller things right down there, right by the, looks like lights, right next to it. Can't see it, it's right where my finger is, those two things. That's pretty nice. It's cool. So I'm going to zoom out now. Here's just a close-up. As you can see, it's got a clear light bar going across the top, and then across right here you see it looks like I don't know what this part is called where my finger's at, but you also see where it's got like two lights on them, which is pretty cool. Or it looks like another pair of like lights or something on here. That's pretty cool. One right here and then one on the other side. So that's a pretty nice one. Let's zoom out for just a second. It's the same detailing on this side as well. Not a whole lot. It's basically just the same thing. The checkered pattern color, South End, written on the door at the front. Not a whole lot else. You can also see on this side here, there's a ladder. And then I'm going to take a look from above now. And this one's a little bit different from some of my other Scania fire engines that I've shown in my previous videos. As I was saying, you got the small ladder here, and then you got this big old thing right here in the middle. Looks like a big ladder or some type of a contraption. Got the light pole, the small blue light there, which is pretty nice. And then, of course, the camera or the camera or light right here, this small thing, which is pretty nice. So that's cool. And then, of course, you see the black box or that square shaped on top of the cab right behind the lights. That's pretty cool. So it's got that. And then now, to turn it around. I really like the look back here. I love the color scheme, which is pretty nice. Looks like yellow and red or something like that. There's, as you can see, in all four corners, they have the three lights right there at the very back, which is pretty cool. Then you got the area where you have the pumps at right here, the pump area right here at the back, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, you see this right here and on the other side too. All my fire engine models have this. Looks like some type of a tool of some sort, possibly. Not sure, but that's cool that that's there. And then, of course, you see the light pole with the blue light on the top. So that's there. So that's pretty cool. Now, to give my overall view thoughts. This one is a really nice one. I really like the look of it. I really like the detailing on it. Uh, this one was released, I'm not sure how long ago, but I'm not too sure if Oxford is still running it or not. You'd have to check their website to see what the status is on this. But this is a pretty nice one. I really like it, and I'm glad that I was able to get it for my collection, and it's really great. I really like their Scania fire engines, but I really like how nicely detailed this one is and all the features it has on it. So it's a pretty nice one. If you're an enthusiast who likes collecting emergency vehicles like I do, then I highly recommend getting vehicles like this for your collection, especially if you like the Oxford range of emergency vehicles like their fire engines. I highly recommend getting ones like this, as they are definitely worth the money and definitely would be a great part of your collection. So I highly recommend, if you come across their fire engines, you get them for your collection, as they're pretty nice. And especially for a 1/76 scale model, the detailing and the features on it make it look exactly like the real thing. So it's a pretty cool one, and that's what I like about it. So I would give this model a 10. So just because of all the way I described it. So that's why. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and please be sure you stay tuned.